Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can.
Okay, Coach, the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Green Bay Packers. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Over. Hey, Mike. Letting you know right now, you better break.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
That's good. Packers. 319. First and 10.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got some space here. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
At the Cardinals' 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
25, check 25.
Rodgers going to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alex Okafor Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Murray is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Throwing now is Murray. And able to find Kirk. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Murray now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. From the 35 on 2nd down, Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Open man is Kirk, complete. And this is good for a 1st down, his 2nd grab of this NFC Championship bout. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Gets it off to Freeman. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now this time, Murray to throw it. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to...
He's got a man, complete, past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 82 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go! First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 15 now. Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Check. Check the backer.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8th. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Let's go, D.
And here we go on 4th down with Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Rodgers now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Daniels drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, 626. Switch. Easy.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And he's going to go down again. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray sliding out of the pocket. Going for it all. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Rodgers now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
That was a dangerous throw towards the end zone. Boy, did it hang up there forever. Wanted to run up there and pull it down out of the sky.
Yeah, it felt like it really should have been intercepted. Lucky to have that one back.
You've got to be more careful when you're that close to the goal line.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before half from Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard. Ready to go with their Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is... And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Everson Griffin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys continue to pour it on. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up! Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets them to the 42.
He was taken down by Ruben Foster. 5 yards on the play. And
Kill.
third down.
Watch the eye. 66.
They run again with Breida. And him down about 3 yards short of the first. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. To throw is Murray. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
58. 50. Get your swarm on.
Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that will extend this big lead. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it.
And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. Andy Isabella was the intended target. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Dez Bryant, 33 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. After the sack on 1st down, Murray, and the pressure gets to him again. Reuben Foster in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Murray. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 28 yards. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray, and that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray now looking for his running back, and he's got it. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers, eluding the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hey, orbit.
On 1st down, Rodgers looking for the end, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game as his guys continue to pour it on. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw, it's Murray. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. From the gun, Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. That'll be complete to Breida. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Completes it to Samuel. And they'll get this down to the 10. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray, this will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals are able to make things a bit more respectable. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You ready? At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Jump out! Jim!
Here's Rodgers. Going to throw again. Looking downfield for Dez. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers to throw. Complete to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Rodgers. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Rodgers now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. They'll go with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Reuben Foster in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now on 2nd and 13, Murray, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Now Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 42. Rodgers throwing here. Going deep here for Bryant. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Check 24. Check 24.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No.